So when it came to the first season of The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, by the end of it, many people were asking, will Marvel Studios follow up with a possible relationship for Sarah, aka Sam's sister, and Bucky Barnes? And ever since then, we learned that there was additional footage that was cut. Now the writer of The Falcon and the Winter Soldier opens up about the future, and it definitely seems like it's something they want to explore further. In my opinion, one of the best episodes of The Falcon and the Winter Soldier was the episode where we just get to see more of the family life that Sam and his family have, where Bucky gets a little bit of downtime and he's spending time with friends who essentially have become his family now because they accept who he is and they realize that, you know, he's a better man than most of the world perceives him. I know a lot of reviewers gave that episode a lot of flack because it didn't feature a ton of action or anything. To me personally, it's exactly what I hoped for in this series, and I got it. One of the standout moments to me was the fact that they were hinting towards that relationship between Sarah possibly having some sort of interest in Bucky and vice versa, and that seemed to be something that was left on the cutting room floor. Then it was revealed by Sebastian Stan that, yeah, there was more footage. He was saying maybe they should release it. That hasn't happened, and people were wondering why, and I think it's something that obviously there's more footage than just a couple of quick scenes, but it had to be cut because it would have made that episode longer, thus more character development would have made the reviewers even more pissed because it wasted time, and I put that in quotation marks, but again, I don't agree with that. So recently, Malcolm Spellman talked to The Playlist and he said, there's more. They want to explore it. If they had enough time, if there was more, that would have been something that they look at and further explore, but just, they didn't have it. And again, I understand it, because looking at that series, it would have been a little too long. People would have complained, so they had to make cuts. If there was one thing you look at that episode and you go, what can we cut? It probably would have been that everybody comes up with, because ultimately it leads to something down the road and not something right now. Does that make sense? Like, they had to build up the relationship quickly, and then Sam and Bucky officially becoming almost like best friends, and then get to the final battle. A side story where Bucky is having a good time with the family, and then possibly getting intimate, or building that intimate relationship closer with Sam's sister, would have taken way more time. Even if it's 10 minutes, it's 10 minutes that the episode would have got dinged for. So I get it, and I hope it's something they can explore down the road, maybe in a follow-up season or a movie or who knows where, but I definitely think it's something that they're going to go back to, because it seems like Spellman is very much committed to exploring the future of that relationship.